It is time to bring this sled back to its full glory. We are going to put the belt drive back on. And I'm very excited because I missed it. I missed that little bit of extra low end snap. So first thing I'm gonna do is drain out that gear case oil and get ready for some belt drive action. So yeah, I'll get going on that. While that's draining out, I might go over and take a peek at that sled. But I'm excited. Love this sled. So. This video is mostly for me when I go to put this back together, but there was a few bolts. There's a longer one here, and that went in here. And then this one with the washer on it, went in the center here. So anyways, we're just gonna drain all this out. We'll loosen up the chain. We'll pop that off. Actually, we should leave that on. We should leave the chain on until we take that bolt out. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty loose. Huh. All right, well, anyhow, I got to get some stuff done over here, and we'll let the rest of this kind of drain out. Man, they didn't have very much oil in it either, did it? Was it drained out somewhere else? No, I didn't have barely any. Dang. All right, well, okay. I'm going to spray some simple green in here to start cleaning it out. So, all right, we'll do that now. Sprayed a bunch of simple green on there. It's a good degreaser, so you want to get all the grease off when you put that on, put the belt drive on. Man. So give that a good spray down, round one, spray down. Just kind of start breaking some of that out. All right, I'm gonna start cleaning it. This is another day. New mustache. I'm gonna clean that out, or I'm gonna lift it up, clean it out, and well, I'm gonna pull everything off. Then we'll clean it out, and then start putting the belt drive back on. All right, chain is off. Just finishing getting everything cleaned up, and we'll start the reinstall. And I'm gonna finish cleaning this, then we'll start the reinstall. A couple of things I forgot to mention. One, first, I locked the brake, and then I took this bolt out. And that gets our top gear, so it can come off, but it's not gonna come off yet. So then we can take the brake off, loosen the chain all the way up. And then there's a C-clip down here on the bottom drive, on the C drive. Take that off. Now with the tension off, so there's a little clip here, and you just take, and it's a, where is it? Where did it go? It's a, well, now I can't find anything here. Oh, it's this T25, and you just take it off. Just loosen it all the way. And then with the bolt out, the C-clip off, you can take the chain off. I took the top one off, put the gear aside, and then just kind of wiggled the bottom one off. Then you take the the tensioner all the way off. And then there is a spacer, this spacer here, which is behind the gear that you need to take off as well. So now that this is all apart, now we can start diving into cleaning it, and then we'll start reassembling the drive belt. So that's where we're at. All right, so the two-piece rear bottom sprocket is way easier to do than the one piece. So put the outside piece on first, the aluminum silver part, and then put the gold one in, and it fits in between these like cogs, and then slid it on. So that's on, and you put the C-clip back on. Then I got my top gear, and it's put in. I just need to put the bolt in. And then I will put, I'll put the, once the bolt's in, then I'll start assembling the rest of the belt drive. But, yeah, much better. So I like that a lot. Okay, a couple things now. I'm gonna flip the camera around so I can show a little easier. Okay, I torqued these to 28 foot-pounds. He said with the smaller ratchet, just good and tight's good. But I wanted to get the right torque, so 28. Then after I put it on, I wiggled it, and it wiggled a bit. So they supply these shims. Let me grab one here. They give you 2 shims, maybe more, but there are at least 2 that I saw, that you put behind these little thin washers. And I put one behind it, made sure the C-clamp was down in the groove, and now all that is gone. All that wiggling is gone. I'm putting this back in. Lots of red Loctite on that, because that's what caused my failure before. So lots of red Loctite, and then torque this to 35 is what my dealer said. So these belts also are not directional, but they get a direction. They wear into a direction, if that makes sense. So I just put it on so that I can read it. And that way, I'll just always, if I have to take it off, I'll know, oh, if I can read it, that's the right way on. So now I'm going to put on our tensioner and probably throw a couple other things in. Well, I'm going to torque this and then I'll put that on. So we'll get going.
I'll live each second like my final day. You can't take that away.
One thing I forgot to say, you just use the OEM bolts to put these back in. And they talk about this in the installation video. This is the magnesium case, so it's not super strong. As you can see right there, I got a few of them broken because I was not careful. So I learned that the hard way, so you don't have to learn it the hard way. So just make sure to get them on there tight, but don't like crank down on them. Okay, so it's like my deal. I just made this way harder than it needs to be. I got these. Here, I'll flip this around. I got these put in, no problem. I went to put this one in, and it just broke off. I was not able to get it out with an easy out, so I had to drill and tap it. So now I got to go get a new bolt and probably drill this out so I can use it as a spacer. Just frustrating. I think it was maybe weakened from when the belt drive blew up. That's what I'm telling myself anyways. I don't know. I just messed up. Just don't do that. I guess I put it in too tight. I should have stopped. I thought I didn't put this in a little too tight. And it just broke off. So, I don't know. But I didn't strip it out in there, so that's good. Not really, but all right. So I'm going to go get a bolt, and we'll be back to put this together. I guess I could see if Tony could make me one of these. Yeah, I'm just going to drill this out. That's what I'm going to do. So, and then next I will put on this bracket that holds the shot start battery. That there. All right, I got some stuff to hopefully finish this up. So I got a bolt and a piece of pipe. So I'm kind of running out of time. So I'm going to hopefully get this put together, and we'll get going. All right, I've got this on now. Had to, do that down there. So then I bolted the shot start to the shot start bracket, just using those same isolators, all four corners. Make sure to get everything through, and then zip tie the wire going out the top. And then this will just, on the Gen 5, right, you just put it right here, kind of in between this kick plate and the bracket there. And so I'm going to bolt that on, and then we're done, pretty much. Just have to clip all the wires back together, zip tie this wire onto there so it doesn't hit the muffler. And yeah, we're done. All right, I don't know what happened. My time lapse just stopped, but everything's in. Can's back in. This is on. This goes. Whoa, that is way loose. Must have seated in or something when I spun it. So I will tighten that up. But yeah, we're back together. All right, everything is on, and we are good to go. One thing I didn't do, because I did it the last time I did it, and I'll talk about it right now. When you put in the speed sensor in the back side of here, you'll have to take the speed sensor off, out of here, just really carefully. Just peel it back, you'll take it out, and then it will go into kind of a horseshoe shaped deal. And you'll put just the sensor down in, and then you'll put, there's a plastic piece that it goes in. I should have showed you that. And then another plastic piece that goes on top of that, and then it bolts onto here. You run the wire through here, and then it plugs in. Just be careful not to pinch it or anything back in here. But yeah, I am stoked. I freaking love belt drives. I wasn't going to put it on, but I just like it so much that I am. And it's super smoky in here from starting this sled. So anyways, this guy should be ready to go for this season. I'm excited because I like this sled a lot. So make sure to come back and check it out. getting some snow, so I'm getting out and riding. Probably by the time you're watching this, it's deep into the season. So thanks for getting here, and we will see you in the next one.